Hi everybody, I am here to talk to you about the Sheikah Slate and the process that I used to make one. Here's my base. It's just an ordinary phone case. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to look up design for the Sheikah Slate, and I'm going to paint this to look like it, and then I'm going to put it on my phone, and then I'll have a Sheikah Slate. Yep. Tested out the paint. It does stick to the thing, and I made some stencils and labeled them with colors so I know what I'm doing, and I have a cutting thingy that I'm going to cut with. Hopefully that doesn't turn out terrible. Okay, I've cut out all the bits and pieces except those, so I'm going to use these as stencils and paint through them so that, you know, I don't have to rely on my own raw talent. Got my stencil in place, and I have paints and junk and some various things for the holes and the dots and all this stuff, and hopefully this will work out. We'll see. There's the first coat. It's very rough, but I'm going to go in and sort of squidgle it around so it's a little more refined. Stencils worked alright, but I'll need to tape them down a little more for the next one. This one was the hardest because it had so much to it, and the other ones don't have quite as much detail. I tidied up the tan coloring. I'm going to let it dry for a little bit, and then put on the yellow part, which will be all the little triangle bits and stuff. On a second coat of the brownness, I'm going to start on the yellow parts now, and then hopefully those will be a little easier because there's less paint that I have to put on. Finish the yellow coating. Yellow little highlights, and all that's left is the blue iris of the eye. I decided to not use the stencil for the yellow stuff because it wasn't lining up with the brown. It's turning out really well. I think the iris will pull everything together and make it look really great, and then I'll have this fancy thing to impress people with. Well, that's the Sheikah Slate that I've made. It's done. It is Dunyan rings, as they say. I'm gonna add later. I'm gonna add a sort of a glossy overcoat to keep it intact, so it doesn't get all messed up. Turned out really well. So yeah, I mean, this thing is gonna be really cool. I'll be able to whip it out and show people, and people will be like, "What the heck is that thing?" And I'll say, "Oh, you don't know." Anyway, thanks for watching, and have a day.